Osceola, Wisconsin for Steamfest in the Valley. The Osceola and St. Croix Valley Railway is holding this event to help celebrate Wisconsin's 150th birthday. The railroad brought in 3 steam locomotives, including Soo Line 282, number 1003, Soo Line 462, number 2719, and Northern Pacific 460, number 328. The 328 is just coming back from an excursion to Marine on St. Croix, about 15 miles south. The locomotive is running in reverse and will stay that way as it pulls one more excursion to Dresser, which is north of Osceola. The passenger train comes to a stop, and the riders from Marine to train. Before the Dresser passengers can board, however, a Wisconsin Central rock train needs to pass through Osceola, so the passenger train has to back into the siding. After the main is cleared, the twin SD-45s lead the rock train through town, exchanging whistles with the steamers. The 328 now moves onto the main line and shoves the Dresser passenger train to the station for boarding. Everyone is all aboard, and the 328 slips its drivers as it gains momentum to head north. The 328 has completed its round trip to Dresser, and the fun's about to begin. All three locomotives will join forces for a triple-headed run to Marine. First, the Soo 1003 moves on to the main line and couples to the train. This Mikado-type locomotive was built in 1913 and saw service on this very line in its freight hauling days between the Twin Cities and Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. After many years of being on display in Superior, Wisconsin, it was restored to operation in 1997. Next, the Soo 2719 approaches the train. The 2719 is known to be the last steam engine to operate on these tracks in regular service. This specific type iron horse was built by the American Locomotive Company in 1923 for passenger service. It had been on display in Eau Claire, Wisconsin since 1960. This is its first run after being brought back to life by the Croix Valley Railroad Association. Heading up the train is Northern Pacific 328, another American Locomotive Company product. It was built in 1905 and retired in 1950. The Minnesota Transportation Museum in Stillwater, Minnesota restored it for excursion service in 1981. The 460 now operates regularly on the museum's Osceola St. Croix Valley Railway. All three engines are coupled and the air set, making for an impressive picture. But that's just the beginning. Hold on as we capture this triple header to Marine. Smoke rises to the sky, and the engineers coordinate by radio as they get set to leave the Osceola depot. Soon the train arrives in Marine and stops to let passengers off for a multiple photo run-by. After everyone who wants to get off the train is cleared, the 3 locomotives make a reverse move to begin the impressive triple-headed run-by. Knowing that one run-by wasn't quite enough for these eager rail fans, the crews decided to do another, but this time with just the 2 Soo locomotives on the point. The crowds eagerly await as our last run-by is upon us. Thanks for joining us on this Steam 98 adventure.